is Comrade Balugomlade, the faculty president of the Faculty of Engineering. I'm here to tell you all to subscribe to the Grid Podcast on YouTube and every other social media platform. Thank you. Thank you, my host, for having me here today. As I said earlier, my name is Comrade Balugomlade. Now, concerning the things that have shaped me today, I give kudos to my parents as first, and God Almighty also, because I am a very good Christian, for this opportunity. Now, shaping me, my parents played a very crucial role. Most especially, even the society also played a good role in shaping me into what I am today.
What are the things that inspire you to go for this course?
First of all, when I gained admission into Ekiti State University as 2021, I was just a student, no ambition, just came for academics. But then at 100 level second semester, we had an issue in our department where we had to rerun the election for the governorship post. And then I felt it in my heart that this is a post I can actually go for. And I contested. We were 3 contestants at that time, and I won. That was the beginning of my political career in Ekiti State. From there on, I was the governor from 200 level to 400 level second semester, where we had discussions with my leaders, and the only thing that made my morale high to become the president was the fact that they mentioned nobody from my department had become the president of the faculty. That's computer engineering department, and that was a very big boost. I took it upon myself to break that record, and here I am today, the president from computer engineering.
I will get you very well. That means you make the impossible possible.
Thank you.
And it's very difficult. Like in the history of Faculty of Engineering in your institution, there have never been a candidate from computer engineering.
Yes.
So you are the first to that.
Yes.
And that's the major thing that inspires you. Wow, that's good. So from class governor of how many students?
Over 100 students, 120 to be precise.
So faculty president of how many students?
3,000 students currently.
So class governor of less than 100 students.
Yes.
That's with faculty president of more than 3,000 students.
Yes.
Wow. I also ask you, do you think you deserve this post?
If we are looking at it statistically, it might not be possible because of my department, as I mentioned earlier. But then, grace, I was opportune to become the president.
So are you saying that grace qualified, you are not qualified?
Yes, actually.
So you are not qualified as a person, as a person, you don't feel qualified?
Personality, yes, I am qualified. But statistically, as I said earlier, the chances were slim. But then I was able to overcome.
Okay, if I should get it well, being the fact that you are coming from a department with, let me say, probably a little disadvantage in the time of the election.
Yes.
And let me ask, do you have an opponent?
I had an opponent.
You have an opponent?
From another department.
From another department?
Yes.
So can you just take us through your election time, your campaign time?
Okay. During my campaign, though, it was a shock to everyone because they were not expecting someone with this kind of bravery to come out. Everything here I'll be talking about statistics. Statistically, I was not qualified to become the president. But then, with my work, that's during my campaign, my efforts, so it was 4 departments and then 2 contestants. I had to work with the 2 other departments, and I was fortunate to become the president.
I would love to have this kind of question. Psychologically and based on some people's ideology, we believe that there are some leaders that are born, there are some leaders that are made. So I would love to ask, which kind of leader are you? Is it like you are born as a leader, or you come to a state in your life and be like, oh, I should do this, then you make yourself a leader?
I would say I am born a leader because starting from my family, I'm the firstborn of 4. So yes, I've started leading even from the beginning of my life, and I can say I am a born leader.
So I want to ask, what are the belief systems that you have before becoming a faculty president? And now that you know better, what are those belief systems that now you have exchanged?
When you want to contest for the post, they will tell you it is easy, but then it's not easy. Throughout the campaign process, it was a very tough one actually, if we are looking at the numbers. But then when I became the president, there are some things that were hidden. I would like to stay away from the recording. But then there are some hidden things that I would not like to go out here now.
Have you ever contested at least?
No.
Yeah.
This is my second post. The first post was a governor post, which I won. And then this is the second post, and I was fortunate to win also.
Wow, that's amazing. That means you make use of every opportunity and utilize it. Positive works out for you.
Yes.
Wow, that was amazing. So I want to ask, how do you finance the election?
So I have a web developer and a graphic design. Yeah. I have a skill that I used to fend for myself. But then I asked my parents if they would also be able to support me in any way, though I would not want it to affect their own living. But then they helped me, they supported me all through. Financially, spiritually, emotionally, they supported me.
Do you have this belief that as a faculty president or as a student leader, there's a way to affect your academics?
No.
You don't believe that?
Yes, because you becoming a faculty leader, you have access to almost all lecturers, irrespective of your department. So it is easier for you to communicate with lecturers, speak the student's mind, speak your mind, get a response from them, and work things out.
If I can get to the, are you trying to say that being a faculty president automatically guarantees your academic excellence?
No. You still have to work on yourself. In as much as you have relationship with lecturers, build yourself, work on your own self. Because fine, there's a place of favoritism. Okay, he's the faculty president, I can help him. But then before you can actually have access to that help, you must work on yourself.
Can the faculty presidents have help in the results?
Actually, yes, it is possible. You can. A faculty president can. So I will take an example of a situation where a faculty president is having issues with a lecturer. It could be outside, it could be within the faculty. In that kind of situation, chances are that the faculty president would fail.
Have you ever failed a course before?
Since my 100 level days till this present moment, no.
You have never failed a course before?
Yes.
You have never failed a course before?
I have never failed a course in State University. Currently, my CGPA is 4.12.
4.12?
Yes.
Wow, as an engineering student, no, apart from faculty president, an ordinary student failed, not even combining anything with academic journey.
Yes.
So how did you navigate that? What's the secret behind this?
Timing is a very good strategy. Work on your time. Now, I became the president about, I think, 2 months ago. And during the daytime, I am always occupied. Either I'm in a meeting or attending to a faculty issue. So I told myself, since I was not a dull student before becoming the faculty president, I cannot become the faculty president and then become a dull student. I told myself, if my day is occupied, I make use of my night. Before I came here this morning, I was in my office overnight working on my project and reading few things because of the exam approaching on Monday. So timing, work with your time.
Wow, that's great. So leadership, academics, you are saying that the secret is time management.
Yes. Manage your time.
That's good. That's amazing. I want to ask you, what are the misconceptions that people have to the office of the faculty president? I've heard people that say, when you become a faculty president, you are attracted to a lot of images. I don't know if that is true. Or when you become a faculty president, you have a lot of push story. You become a faculty president, you did a balance, you fear you, stuff like that. So is it true? What are the misconceptions and what are the things that they are right? You can get okay, they are right about it, yes. They have become faculty presidents, a lot of ladies have entered in my DMs or trying to have a close relationship with me. So what are your experiences and what are the misconceptions that people have to go down?
The first misconception I will talk about is people thinking the moment you are a president you have pride. No, that's not true. I am a very humble person. Recently, I think that was 2 days ago, a 200 level student approached me. I was like, President, how is it possible that everybody can approach you? And I was like, becoming the president does not mean I am not still a student. You can approach me anytime. I am just your representative in the faculty currently. Another misconception, you mentioned it earlier, is you having access to any girl you want. I would not take that, except if it is that person's personality. Because I myself, fine, I received texts from few girls wanting to have a closer relationship than a student. But then I made my own intentions clear to them that I am a humble person and a trustworthy person. I would not do such.
Is it like you are humble, trustworthy, or you have not met your spec?
Meeting my spec, currently, I would not say that's a priority. In as much as I am trying to work with my academics, fine, I would not close my eyes on things like that, but then it's not yet meeting each other.
Misconception.
So yes, I mentioned earlier, they will approach you, girls will approach you, they want to be closer. Okay, I am the girlfriend of the president, I am this, I am that. So yes, that misconception is true, but then it depends on the president's personality to know how to handle situations like that.
So you have been a faculty president for, let me say, probably more than 2 months.
Yes.
So have you ever made a mistake that you wish had ever as a faculty president?
Currently, I have not made any mistake, and the reason is because I do not act on my own power. When I was contesting, during my screening, I was told that to make any decision, in as much as you know that yes, it's the right decision, carry the staff advisor along. So yes, I have an advisor that is always advising me on what to do in order for me not to make a mistake.
So what have been your greatest achievements so far as faculty president?
My greatest achievement so far, though, is an administration that is just starting, but then currently a very germane achievement currently. I don't think there's any currently, but then I am working towards a project in the faculty. Currently, it's still in progress.
Do you have a barrier you want to break as a faculty president? Probably something not in your faculty president.
I broke one becoming the president. I mentioned earlier that I am the first faculty president from computer engineering. So yes, I am working towards breaking another one that the next person will have to live to my standard, make it bigger. Okay, yes, I'm building something the next person will want to work harder to be able to beat what I have done.
Do you have a successor in mind?
Sir?
Do you have a successor in mind?
Currently, no. We do not do that in politics. Politics is a democracy, so it must be voted by the people for the people, not my own interest.
You don't do that in politics, or you don't do that as a person?
As a person, yes, as a person.
Because that's politics.
Politics, yes, you want a successor, somebody that you can talk to even after you have left. But then the kind of person I am, let the people decide, then I work with that person.
Let the people decide.
Then I work with the person.
That means there's a place of you
working with the person, yes. No, not working with the person to become the faculty president. Let the people decide their faculty president. Then me, I work with the faculty president that the people have decided that yes, this is the person they want.
Okay. What is the state of faculty of engineering?
The state of the faculty of engineering currently, we are in unity. We are in unity currently. Our yes is our yes, and our no is our no.
Okay. Do you have a future ambition beyond student leadership?
Yes, actually, I have a future ambition beyond school. Currently, I'm an Ondo State indigene. Currently, from Ilaje to be precise.
Wow.
And I have groups that I am in currently, working with my Ilaje fellow indigenes to know how we can bring Ondo State bigger.
So you have a bigger picture beyond
aside.
You have a bigger picture beyond being a faculty president.
Yes.
So is it like you love to be a faculty president, or you love to become a state governor, or you love to become a?
I am working towards that, but then it's a step-by-step process.
Step by step.
Yes.
Step by step. Wow, that's amazing. I love to hear that. Wow. So for people looking up to you as a faculty president, as a leader in the faculty, what are the advice you give to them?
People looking up to me currently, yes, the best advice I'll give to you is to stay humble. I mentioned earlier that a 200 level student approached me and was like, how are you this accessible? You get information from people below you.
Wow.
You do not expect me to get information about my faculty from a lecturer. It is the students that's where my eyes and ears cannot reach. They will be the one to bring such information to me. So yes, first thing, be humble. Be accessible to people so that you can have an administration that you love.
Faculty of engineering have been known to something. Faculty have always been known to being election advisory.
Okay.
Do you think you deliver this time?
I would also deliver, in as much as my leaders had no issues delivering their own candidate. I would have no issues.
What is the issue? with other faculty presidents?
My relationship with other faculty president is a very, very good relationship. How I will prove such is, I think recently we had a meeting where we would decide the chairman of presidents, that's the whole presidents in the school currently, and I was opportune to be appointed as the chairman.
Yeah, the chairman president.
Presidents.
The chairman president.
Chairman of President Forum in Ekiti State University.
Wow, 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 that's amazing. Nice. So finally, I would love to let us talk about Nigerian politics.
Okay.
What's the general view about Nigerian politics at the moment?
Nigerian politics at the moment, I would say, the only thing I can say about Nigerian politics currently is you have to know people. You have to know people to be able to move forward in Nigerian politics.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow, thanks so much once again. Wow. So I'm glad here because the chairman president of presidents in student union as far as faculty president are concerned. Wow, that's been a nice moment with you.
Thank you.
I've learned a lot. Once I've learned is that there's no limitations to our rising. Once I realized is that you need to take it up. You need to take it up. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, faculty engineering, for being a faculty president. Thank you so much. We'll see you again. Stay tuned to this channel to learn more. See you later. God bless you.